Hey everyone, it's Sarah and today I am back with a huge perfume haul. This is probably the biggest haul I've done this year. I've got about, I think, 25 bottles of perfume here. I can't even lift up the box to show you guys because it's way too heavy and there's just way too much. So grab a snack, grab a drink. We're gonna be here for a while. Hopefully my battery doesn't die, but I'm gonna jump right in. And we've got a mix of everything here. We've got some affordable things. We've got some just normal price perfumes. I don't think I have anything too expensive. I wanna say most of this is pretty darned affordable. So the first thing that I picked up, and this was a recommendation from one of you, and I'm so glad that I picked it up. This is Rosewood from Banana Republic, and I was sad though because I ordered this. This whole fragrance haul comes from Fragrance X, and I ordered this, and then I went to TJ Maxx last weekend and I found it for like way cheaper at TJ Maxx, so I was really sad that I ordered it, but it's fine. I love this. This is gorgeous. The person who recommended it to me said that it was just such a comforting, like beautiful fragrance, and I totally agree. This is gorgeous. So it just comes in this really pretty bottle here. Oh gosh, it's beautiful. Oh, I love this. And on the skin, it dries down to this beautiful, slightly powdery, like woody fragrance. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna adore this in the wintertime, like in the cold weather, but this could probably be worn all year. Rosewood is very simple. It's just bergamot, tea, and amber. So I guess it's not woody, but it has like a little bit of a woody, it smells woody to me, but I guess it must be the tea and the amber mixing that is making it smell kind of woody. I don't know. It's just soft. It smells like a warm sweater, if that makes any sense. It's just beautiful. So anyways, that is Banana Republic Rosewood. Okay, the next one I picked up is a fragrance that I had never heard of, and this was one that I just came across on Fragrance X while I was going through. Usually when I do huge hauls like this, I go through every single brand by, like, they have all of their brands in alphabetical order, and I'll just go through every single brand and then just see if there's anything from that brand or house that I want. And yeah, that's basically what I did. And I came across this one. This is Amor Rose Gold from Jo Milano, which I had never heard of ever. And this one, I don't remember even how I feel about this one. This bottle is not the best in the world, but it's got this kind of like plasticky rose gold on top of glass. And I hate the lid on this one. It's just clunky and cheap feeling, but heavy. It's not good. But this perfume, it's pretty. It's really pretty. This is sweet. It's really sweet. Oh, but man, it's nice. It's kind of like a La Vie Belle type fragrance, but it's not so much. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of La Vie Belle though. So this is Iris, Orange Blossom, Blackcurrant, Pear, Patchouli, and Vanilla. And that it kind of smells like a fruit chouli, but this is a fruit chouli that I like. It's not, yeah, this one's really pretty. This is a heavy fragrance though, and this was so affordable. It was really affordable, but this is a nice, sweet, heavy fragrance that's going to be great for cold weather. So anyways, that is Jo Milano Amor Rose Gold. Okay, I'm gonna have to make some room here because boy, we're gonna run out of room quick. Next one I picked up, I have had a lot of requests from people to try out more fragrances from La Rive, and the only one I have is the Have Fun one that I got because it's a dupe of Moon Sparkle from Moscata. This one is called Super Chicks, and I'm not sure if this is supposed to be duping something or what, but this one I feel like I'm anosmic to. Like, I can't smell anything. So yeah, I'm going to keep this one in its box because I don't think this one works for me because I can't smell it at all. I'm not sure what it's supposed to smell like. But Super Chicks is rose, anise, orange blossom, ginger, vanilla, and amber. And with those notes, it seems like it would be a dupe for, like, maybe it's trying to do Hypnotic Poison or maybe Lolita Lempicka or something like that with the anise notes. Those are the most, and I would think it would be duping like a popular perfume, but I'm not sure. I can't smell it at all. So anyways, that is Super Chicks. The next one, this one, people got heated about this fragrance on Fragrantica. This is a super, super cheapie. This is another Ocean Pacific fragrance. I picked this one up because I had so much success with the last Ocean Pacific fragrance that I picked up, which I can't even remember what the name of it is now, but it was a beautiful one. Summer Breeze. It was called the Ocean Pacific Summer Breeze. I loved that one so much that I got more interest, that I wanted to try more from Ocean Pacific. So I picked this one up. It was really, really expensive, like $7 expensive. This is just Ocean Pacific for women. It doesn't have any other kind of name. It's got this crazy, like, psychedelic bottle with this liquid that, like, moves. It's really a crazy bottle. So this one, people, like I say, got really heated on Fragrantica about this because people that really, really love it, like, got really, really offended by the things that people that didn't really, really love it were saying. Basically saying it smelled cheap, they didn't understand it, it was a muddy mess. Like, a lot of people did not like this one. I don't mind it. It's just not my favorite type of fragrance. This is like a, I don't know, it's a strange fragrance. It's really hard for me to explain this one. This is magnolia, violet, honeysuckle, hibiscus, water lily, musk, and white amber. And I guess that's what you would call it, like a musky floral. It lasts a long time on the skin. I can say that. It's really affordable. It lasts a really long time on the skin. And it does smell like a beach fragrance. But without smelling like a beach fragrance, which I really, to me, think is Ocean Pacific. Like, in my opinion, that's Ocean Pacific's strong suit. They make summer fragrances that do not smell like run-of-the-mill summer fragrances, if that makes any sense. They aren't coconut bombs. They're not suntan lotion smelling. They don't smell like your typical beach fragrance. They smell summery and beachy without being cliche. So yeah, this one I'm going to hang on until next summer and I'm going to give it a go then, and I'll see, like, I'll make a decision as to whether or not I like it. But yeah, that is Ocean Pacific for women. The next one I picked up is another one. This is another fragrance that I picked up because it was suggested to me, and this is Dolce & Gabbana Dolce Rose Excelsa. And this one, somebody told me, you know, if you're on a rose kick, you should definitely try it. And so I grabbed it. I haven't decided how I feel about this yet, but I haven't really been able to give it a really good wear test. This one, I think I kind of like it. This is more of like a green rose to me. Yeah, this is a really pretty fresh green rose. This isn't sweet. It's not, okay, so Rose Excelsa has tons of notes in it. So this is papaya blossom, neroli leaves, white amaryllis, white water lily, white daffodil, African dog rose, Turkish rose absolute, sandalwood, musk, and cashmere. And yeah, very fresh, clean, green, light rose. So I'm really, really excited to give this one a good full wear test. It's a really pretty rose fragrance. So I know I'm going to take a little break here. I know that you guys are always hearing my dogs in the background. I apologize for that. I wish that I could like make them not make noise, but they're like my little shadows. I've had them since they were 8 weeks old, and I adopted them from the pound, and ever since I got them, they have just been like my shadows. They cannot be anywhere that they have to be exactly where I'm at. But anyways, a lot of people ask if I could show them to you. So this is Molly. Can you say hey, baby? Can you say hey? Oh, this is my baby girl Molly. She is a Dachshund Terrier mix, and she is the sweetest baby. Yeah, she's my baby. So if Hannah comes out anytime soon, I'll pick her up and let you see her. Hannah is her sister, and they were from the same litter, and yeah, I couldn't. They were the last 2 left, and I had to get them both because I couldn't leave one in there by herself. I just couldn't. So I've got their sisters, and they are the best of friends. So anyways, I've been meaning to show you the girls for a long time. So I picked up a couple of these fragrances from the anthology line from, I think it's the anthology line, from Dolce & Gabbana. This one is 14 La Temperance, and these are so cool because these are based on tarot cards, the names of them, which I just thought was really cool. But yeah, this one is, let's let Molly get back in her bed. Oh gosh, this is so good. Okay, so this is ambrette seeds, iris, and musky and woody notes. That's all it's got listed. It's beautiful. It's powdery. It's the iris. It's like, it is musky and woody. It doesn't have any sweetness to it at all. Very, very unisex, but I do think it leans a little bit feminine, but this is gorgeous. And these are so, so inexpensive now. You can find them for so inexpensive. There is one called Le Fou, and it's marketed as a men's fragrance, but please let me know if any of you guys have smelled that one or have any experience with it, because it's one that I wanted to pick up, but it got kind of really mixed reviews, so I didn't. And also, I don't like fragrances that lean too masculine or smell like traditional men's cologne. I like them, I just don't like to wear them on myself. And so the Le Fou, I couldn't figure out if it was going to smell really like a typical men's cologne or what, but let me know if you guys know anything about it. But anyways, this is La Temperance, and this is gorgeous. I love it. The longevity on these are not great, but I'm going to layer it. I'm going to use it to layer. So, and this is such a gorgeous bottle. It's nice and heavy and thick and just beautiful. This next one I picked up because one of you, Giancarlo, he just always comments the sweetest things on all my videos, not just on this channel, but on my other channel as well. And he's got great taste in fragrance. And so anytime he tells me to try something, I am like gonna run out and get it. But he turned me on to this brand called Rihanah, and it's not like Rihanna the singer Rihanna, but it's a Middle Eastern brand called Rihanah. And this one, I think this is the one he said to get. This is called Velvet Amber Oud, and look at this box. I mean, it's this beautiful red velvet box, and then you take off the lid and there's your fragrance. And this one, okay, and so that's what the bottle looks like. Oh my gosh, this smells amazing. Oh my gosh. Beautiful sprayer. This smells super Middle Eastern. It smells stunning. It's thick and heavy, and it smells like you're walking through some kind of a gorgeous spice market in the Middle East. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. And it has a magnetic lid. You guys know I'm such a sucker for a magnetic lid on makeup, on perfume, on everything. So Velvet Amber Oud is amber, fresh mountain air, floral notes, and spices. It is so good. I swear I smell honey in this. I don't know if honey is in this, but I feel like I smell honey. because it's syrupy smelling. But it does have a freshness to it, which is wild. Like, it does have that kind of like fresh mountain air thing going on. It's just so good. And this was so inexpensive, like in the $25 range, I think. So 25, 30 bucks maybe. So anyways, that is Velvet Amber Oud from Rihanna. Okay, this next one is another one from Reyane Traditions, and this is Raeanne Black. Why I bought this, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, because this is most definitely a men's cologne, and it most definitely smells like a men's cologne. It smells like a very traditional men's cologne. It's a beautiful bottle though. It comes in this really gorgeous bottle. And it even says for man on it, but I think on I think on the Fragrance X website it said for women, or it said like unisex or something. This is most definitely, I mean, anybody could wear it, don't get me wrong. A woman could very easily wear it, but it's just not up my alley. Yeah, it's very, oh, but man, it smells amazing. I don't know, I might have to keep this. I was like, for sure I'm gonna sell that because I would never wear it. But golly, it smells so good. Okay, let me tell you what's in this. This is mint, basil, rose, tuberose, coriander, vanilla, musk, sandalwood, and tonka bean. I don't know if those are the actual notes though. Those are the notes that I got off of the Fragrance X website. And I'm wondering now if they got this mixed up with an actual women's fragrance, because I don't feel like those are the notes in this. I don't smell tuberose or anything like that. So I don't know. This does smell really good though. I'm gonna try to get my husband to wear it. My husband he's like on and off with colognes. Sometimes he'll wear them and he'll like it, and then sometimes he's like, no, I don't want to wear cologne anymore. So it's like hard, but I'm gonna try to get him to wear this. It's really, really nice. So anyways, that is Raeanne Black from Reyane Traditions. Okay, the next one I picked up is a Cabotine fragrance. And there are so many of these Cabotine like floral fragrances that and they're so inexpensive. I just wanted to pick up a few to see you know, kind of what they're like. I don't have the original one with the green cap because I heard that it's a dupe, or it's supposed to smell just like Tender Poison, and I have Tender Poison, so I don't feel like I need that too. But anyways, this one is called Cabotine Rosalie, and I also just love these bottles. I just think they're so cute. I'm not crazy about the silver bottle on this one, but I love the black cap. It's super cute. It looks like cauliflower, but it's like a bunch of flowers. It's cute. So this one, I again have not been able to give it a good wear test, but I'm not crazy about how this one smells out of the bottle. This has a very sharp, like, green note to it. To me, anyways. There's something about this one that I'm just not crazy about, but this is petitgrain, lemon tree, almond, apple, jasmine, magnolia, rose, plum, violet, orris, cedar, amber, vanilla, peach, and benzoin. And again, I'm just not getting all of those. Like, I don't get any of that. There's something, like I say, sharp smelling and green. I'm not getting any of the other notes like the plum or what else? I don't smell any peach, which is probably a good thing for me, but I actually don't mind peach if it's done well. But I'm not getting anything. I don't smell, I might smell like a little bit of almond. I don't smell I don't smell apple or jasmine or magnolia. I don't know. I think it's so muddied up that I can't smell anything. Like I just don't smell anything. So anyways, this one was kind of a fail for me. This is Cabotine Rosalie. I do like the box though. It reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. With that red rose. It totally reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. So this one I picked up is one that I got just because it's a rose fragrance. And I've had so many people recommend this fragrance to me in the elixir formulation, which I think I'm gonna, after I pick this one up, or after, now that I have this one, I have a little bit of experience with these, I think I am going to pick that one up. But let me shut up and tell you what we're talking about. This is Mauboussin, and this is Pour Rose, or sorry, no. This is Mauboussin Rose Pour Elle, and like I say, I've had a lot of people tell me to get the Pour Elle Elixir. This one is really pretty. It's super generic smelling though. There's nothing special about this at all, and it lasts for literally 3 seconds on the skin and then is completely gone. But it's a really pretty, like, light, sweet, very airy rose, which I think, and you saw that sprayer, like the sprayer is gorgeous. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really pretty. Like, this is one that I think in the dead heat of the summer when it's so hot out would just be stunning because it's so light and fresh and juicy smelling. I'm really enjoying this one. So this is Blackcurrant Buds, Magnolia, Jasmine, Rose Absolute, Cedarwood, Musk, and Caramel. And that caramel is giving it like a ton of sweetness without making it heavy at all. Like, there's no thickness to this. There's no heaviness or syrupiness. It's just a really beautiful, sweet rose. Floral rose, I should say. Or like a, yeah, like a sweet rose. So anyways, that is Mauboussin Rose Pour Elle. You know what this one reminds me of? This actually reminds me of like one of those Mugler colognes that, like the Mugler colognes that they've got all those different colors. It's like every color of the rainbow. I have a little sample or like a mini of the green one, and this reminds me of those. Like, this could be in that collection or something. So anyways, there's that one. This next one, I was so excited to get this because I've been wanting to test a perfume from this house for a long time. Or it's not a house. I think that this is, well, you guys will have to let me know. I think this Zadig and Voltaire is something like Zara, maybe, like a clothing store like Zara. That's what I'm picturing in my head because I don't think we have Zadig and Voltaire here in the States. We might, like in the bigger cities, but anyways, this is called This Is Her, and this is an EDP. This is her Pour Elle. And I was so excited to get this because I've had a lot of you recommend these to me before, and oh my gosh, when I read the notes on this one, I was super excited because it's got a chestnut cream note in it, and I adore chestnut in fragrance. My favorite replica By the Fire, is it By the Fireplace? Yeah, By the Fireplace has a chestnut note in it that is so good. So I was super excited to get this. This is pink pepper, sambac jasmine, chestnut cream, vanilla, and sandalwood. And this unfortunately has that metallic musk in it. And I didn't smell it initially when I first sprayed this out of the bottle, but I tested it on my skin yesterday, and that was all I could smell, was that metallic musk scent. And now that I know that it's in there, that's all I can smell out of the bottle too. Though I still can smell the chestnut and it's beautiful, and I smell the vanilla and it's beautiful, I smell such a strong metallic musk note, and I'm just not, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to hang on to this one because of that, because that's all that comes out of my skin. So that was sad, but it's okay. I'll live. I'll try something else from them. But this is Zadig and Voltaire. This is Her. Next one I picked up is one that I finally just got around to getting a whole bottle of it. If you saw my Tous, I think that's how you say that. I think that's how somebody told me it's pronounced. Tous, T-O-U-S. If you saw the video where I tested a ton of samples from them, this was one of my absolute favorites, and this is called Oh, the Origin. This is what the bottle looks like. This is such a pretty fragrance, and the bottle is so pretty too. To me, this is a predominantly tonka bean fragrance. I think it's got tonka bean and orris in it. So if you like tonka and orris, you would really like this. This is no, not orris, it's got ambrox. So it's tonka and ambrox. So this is tangerine, lemon, blackcurrant, vanilla, musk, tonka beans, and ambrox. But I smell tonka, like tonka, and that spray. Oh, this is beautiful. I love it. If you like tonka, I think you would really like this. It's just a warm, cozy, like really inoffensive, just yummy smelling fragrance. So anyways, that is Oh, the Origin from Tous. And you guys are gonna see I picked up so many rose perfumes, it's ridiculous. But I picked up Viva La Juicy Rose, and this is one that I still don't know how I feel about this. I wore it, so I have given this a full wear test. I wore this to work the other day. And it's like, I like it, and I love it, how it smells out of the bottle. But I don't know if my skin likes this one. This ends up going really, really musky on my skin and smelling almost dated, which is weird for a juicy fragrance. But Viva La Juicy Rose is mandarin, pear zest, jasmine, centifolia rose absolute, sambac jasmine, peony, orris absolute, benzoin, and ambroxan. So yeah, I'm going to hang on to this one. I'm going to test it again in like cooler weather because it was quite hot the day I tested it. So I'm going to test it in cooler weather and see how it does, and kind of decide on it there. Or decide on it then, I should say. So I love the bottle and the box though. I mean, who doesn't like sparkly pink? So anyways, that is Viva La Juicy Rose. Another Cabotine, this is gold. And this one is supposed to be like a Floriental. This one I think I liked a lot more than the Rosalie. This is a really pretty bottle. It's just got this really pretty kind of beige, it's supposed to be gold, but it's really kind of beige colored cap. So gold is mandarin, melon, pink pepper, tiare flower, peony, jasmine, bourbon vetiver, amber, and patchouli. And yeah, this one, I think I liked a lot better. It smells like something, this is really, really familiar to me. It smells like something that I know. Yeah, this one's really pretty. So, yeah, I need to give this a good wear test though, and then you guys will see it in a what I wore last week or something at some point, because I really need to give that a good test. Next one, I've had my eye on this fragrance for so long. Ever since I first saw it, like, I don't even know where I saw it. Actually, I want to say I came across somebody selling this on Mercari, but they wanted an arm and a leg for it, and it's a Banana Republic fragrance. So I looked for it on, I looked for it on Fragrance X and they had it. It was like 34 bucks. But this is Banana Republic, Dark Cherry and Amber. They also have a tonka and tobacco fragrance in this line that I want so bad, now that I know that this one is so good. So this is gorgeous, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Oh, it is so good. This is cozy and yummy and slightly sweet. It's so good for being a Banana Republic fragrance. So this is sour cherry, pink freesia, cherry blossom, praline, cedar, and red amber. It's so good. And I have seen, I think on Instagram, people have been finding these at Burlington Coat Factory for really inexpensive. Dude, I would love to find something like this at Burlington Coat Factory. That would like make my day. So anyways, that is Dark Cherry and Amber by Banana Republic. It's so good. Next one is another rose fragrance, and this was another recommendation from one of you. This is Nina Ricci Rose Extase, and this is a really pretty rose fragrance. Nothing groundbreaking. It's just, look at that bottle. That like enameled pink is so pretty. I'm not even the biggest fan of pink, but on these bottles, there's something about it that's just so pretty. This is a, Oh, no, man, I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's a beautiful, slightly sweet, fresh rose fragrance. This is going to be stunning in the springtime. So this is red berries, rose, raspberry, vanilla, musk, and amberwood. Slightly sweet from the raspberry. Very slightly woody, but mostly just beautiful fresh rose. So super excited to have that one. That is Nina Ricci Rose Extase. This one is the fragrance that I'm wearing today, and I'm going to keep this one in its box because the box is so pretty. This is Lolita Land from Lolita Lempicka, and I have been wanting this fragrance for so long, and I can't believe I'm just now getting it, but this is so good. I love it. This, I wouldn't say it's a safe blind buy though. This smells exactly like something that I have. I have been wearing, this is what I wore today, and I cannot for the life of me figure out what this smells like, but it smells like something that I've either had or that I have. It smells so good. It's like a yummy, creamy, orangey vanilla fragrance. And it doesn't, I've seen on Fragrantica people compare this to Amo. It doesn't smell like Amo to me. It smells delicious though. Okay, so Lolita Land is Bellini, pepper, Italian mandarin, grapefruit, lemon, lime, orange, jasmine sambac, jasmine, white peach, blackcurrant, magnolia, plum, rose, Madagascar vanilla, white musk, benzoin, licorice, and sandalwood. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like, I can smell the licorice in it, but it's very, very mild. It's not like the licorice in just the regular like Lolita Lempicka EDP. This is creamy and yummy, and it has tons of vanilla. And the peach is done really, really well in this. I love this. I am in love with this. And I love the bottle with this little deer on the cap. It's just so, so pretty. And it's weird because on Fragrantica, the liquid in the bottle is like a light pink. It's definitely not light pink. It's definitely this beautiful like amber colored liquid, which totally fits the actual smell way better than light pink does. But yeah, I love this. I'm gonna be rocking this a ton in the cooler months because it's one of those yummy, like, warm fall winter smells. So anyways, that is Lolita Land from Lolita Lempicka. Next one is one that I had never heard of. Like, I've never heard anybody talk about this. I don't know anything about this, but it looks like it's a, I don't want to say a ripoff, but it does kind of look like a ripoff of Issey Miyake. This is called Ice Sakamichi. Yeah, Ice Sakamichi Paris. And this is Rose. So you'll see what I mean when I say it's a ripoff of Issey Miyake, because I think it is. But this is what the bottle looks like. Very reminiscent of an Issey Miyake bottle. This smells like laundry detergent to me, but not in a bad way. It smells very, very clean. I'm like really enjoying this. So this is pink pepper, bergamot, blood orange, grapefruit, champagne, orange blossom, rose, magnolia, peach blossom, violet, ozonic notes, vanilla, amber, white musk, cedar, caramel, and patchouli. But this just ends up smelling like a beautiful, clean, I don't smell any rose in this at all, to be totally honest. It just smells like a really beautiful, clean laundry detergent. So yeah, really, this one would be super easy to wear, like crowd pleasing, but it's not like not unique smelling. It definitely has like its own, yeah, it definitely has like its own smell, but super safe. I think this is going to be a great one for like work because super inoffensive. It doesn't even really smell like rose, just super clean. But anyways, that is one that I had never even heard of. It's called Sakamichi Rose. Next one is another Le Rive fragrance. It was just one that I picked up because, like I say, I just wanted to grab another couple of these to test them out. This is Le Rive Hello Beauty, and this is supposed to be a dupe of Givenchy Ange au Demon Le Secret, I think. Yeah, Ange au Demon Le Secret. And this is nice. It's pretty. I've never been like compelled to buy any of those Ange au Demon fragrances. I don't know why. They just don't really speak to me. This one, like I say, it's perfectly nice. It's like super easy to wear, very safe. This is peony, blackcurrant, patchouli, jasmine, water lily, raspberry, white musk, and cedar. I have tested this on the skin. Super affordable fragrance, and it lasts a really long time on the skin. This is going to be one that I'm going to need to test when it, like next year, when it starts to get warm and I'm in the mood for these types of fragrances again, because right now I'm just not in the mood for these types of fragrances. I'm looking for heavier, sweeter, richer, darker. I'm not really gravitating towards these fresh, light, sweet type of fragrances. So yeah, I can't really form a good opinion of it right now. But anyways, that is Le Rive Hello Beauty. This is another one I've never heard anything about either. This is from Yohji Yamamoto. It's just Yohji Yamamoto. It doesn't have like an actual name. I love how this box opens up though. It opens up like an envelope kind of, where you get the back open and then you bring it around and it opens and you get the perfume out from the side here, and there's your little bottle of perfume. So I'm like, it's the little things in life that make me happy, and I just love how that box is designed. But this is a beautiful bottle of perfume too. It's kind of like got this curve to it, as you can see. Just really, really pretty. Simple but very pretty. This one I haven't tested yet. Oh gosh, but it's clean. It's like a super clean, like one of those that you want to spray on when you get out of the shower. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up totally loving this. This is bergamot, blackcurrant, pear, iris, jasmine, lily of the valley, cedarwood, heliotrope, musk, and sandalwood. Like I say, very clean. Just really, really simple, nice, and it was so inexpensive. This one I like enough that I want to explore more from this house. So anyways, that is Yohji Yamamoto. And that is one that I am going to keep in its box because I love the way, I just love that box. I just think it's so pretty. The next one is another one I've been meaning to pick up for a long time. I absolutely adore Elizabeth Arden Pretty Hot. And so I thought, you know what, I just need to get Elizabeth Arden Pretty so I know what it smells like. So I picked up a little 1 ounce bottle of it. And this, honestly, smells so much like Pretty Hot that, and I need to test this. I definitely need to test this on the skin. I adore this little bottle though. It is so pretty. I mean, it's a pretty bottle, a pretty fragrance, and a pretty bottle. It's just so, so cute. But, oh, hello camera, come back. There we go. But it smells so much like Pretty Hot that I might not need this, but I'm going to give it a good test and see. So Pretty, okay, so Pretty is mandarin, orange blossom, peach juices, petalia, starry jasmine, pink lily, peony, musk, jacaranda wood, and amber. So yeah, I am happy to have this. I'm definitely going to give it a test. If it smells too much like Pretty Hot, then I'll probably pass it on, but it might surprise me. It might do something different on my skin. The next one, I'm going to try and hurry here because my battery's about to die, but the next one is another one from the Dolce & Gabbana anthology line, and this one is number 11, La Force, and this is, both of them are tester bottles that I picked up. So yeah, this one, I can't remember if, yeah, this one is really pretty. This one leans a little bit more masculine, but La Force is cinnamon, allspice, and bourbon vanilla. And this is one that I will probably use to layer with. It's fine on its own. It smells quite like men's cologne though, if that makes any sense. So I will probably layer this with other things. But I do like it. It's really pretty and it was really inexpensive. So anyways, that is a Dolce & Gabbana La Force. The next one is another one that was recommended to me from one of you, and this is Givenchy Very Irresistible. This is another rose fragrance, so somebody told me that I should pick it up. This one is pretty. Yeah, this one, I need to give this one a good wear test. Whoa, I just sprayed it in my face. Yeah, I need to give this one a really good wear test to see if I'm gonna like it or not. I think I do. Like, I like how it smells out of the bottle. So, Very Irresistible is anise and 5 variations of rose. Yeah, I need to give this a test. This one is really unique smelling to me somehow. It really is, like, very unique smelling. So I'm really excited to test that one on my skin. Guys, we're getting near the end here. The next one is another one of these Reyane Tradition fragrances that I picked up, and this is Insurrection for her. So I got the Insurrection for my husband, and that's the one that I think is a clone of I can't remember which Creed fragrance. I don't know why it's not coming to me. But anyways, this one is in like the worst. This bottle, this whole like situation is, I just do not like it. Why isn't this going back on? Yeah, this whole like packaging that it came in and this bottle is really not attractive at all. It's got this weird like handle. I don't even know what this is. I guess that's supposed to protect it from spraying, but I mean, I don't know. Okay, so this one is, yeah, this one smells really pretty. This is patchouli, honey, chocolate, vanilla, wild berries, bergamot, caramel, and sandalwood. This one I am really excited to test, to like give it a good full wear test. It's really, really unique smelling. It's like I can kind of smell the chocolate, but then I don't. It's not sweet. It's got caramel and honey in it, but it's not sweet at all. To me, anyways. It's kind of soft for having so many heavy notes. I don't know. I'm going to need to try this in the cold, and I'm going to need to really give it a good wear test on my skin. So that is Reyane Traditions Insurrection for Ladies. And that's actually what it says. Insurrection Ladies, which is funny. Okay, and then last but not least, I've got another rose fragrance. Surprise, surprise. This is Izumiyaki Low Dizzy Rose and Rose. And this is an eau de parfum intense. This one I have not decided if I like it or not. I did test this on my hand, which I don't know. I don't know if that's a good, you know, if that's like a valid form of testing on your hand. But this is pink pepper, raspberry, pear, Bulgarian rose, osmanthus, amber, Bulgarian rose and then regular rose, osmanthus, amber, patchouli, and cashmere wood. I thought for sure I was going to love this. Oh, and it smells so nice. Oh, it smells so nice in the bottle, but I think it did something weird on my skin. So I'm just gonna really have to give this another good testing. I have so many perfumes to test, you guys. I cannot even, like, I don't even know where to start, because this is what I do. It's like I'll buy all these perfumes, or I'll do a huge haul like this, and then I'm like, holy cow, how am I ever gonna test these all? But I'll get around to it, and as I do, I will include them in my what I wore last week, and you'll be able to see, you know, how they perform, if I liked them, and I'll be able to give you a lot more information on them. So anyways, I know this one was super long. If you hung in there until now, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. That helps me out so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!